Sometimes one just needs a feel-good movie of the year, and this one fits the bill. Chase, we like to hear the Blue Futon reviewing The Holdovers. What's about pretty simple premise. Paul Giamatti is a teacher at this Catholic private high school, and he has to watch these students because they can't go home for Christmas break. And all of a sudden, it's just one of them now. And he's got to figure out how is he going to make a connection. What about his personal life? What about his past? What about his future? And how is he going to make sure this kid is on the up and up? So, did I like this film? Yes, this is such a well-written movie. To me, now, if this is an original screenplay, this is number one. This has to be number one. It is written so sharp, so witty, so good. It just makes you think, damn, people are actually trying to make good movies. I know that sounds awful, but when we talk about the positives, like I said, I already talked about the writing. The writing is so good. The editing, so good. The camera work, so good. Cinematography, so good. The acting, so good. I can't find a single thing wrong with this film. It is that good. You could say, yes, maybe you could strip away 5 to 7 minutes and make it a little shorter. Sure. But that does not hinder this movie whatsoever. So because I'm talking so much positive, we'll go to the negative first. Like I said, I do think there might be some scenarios in this movie where you'd say, okay, maybe if we just tone that down a little bit, or do we need to drag that scene out so much? Sure, I understand that. But it is so minuscule in this movie where I'm like, okay, whatever, keep it in because I know it has something to do with the overall message of the movie. But let's just talk about the above the line and below the line categories. Alexander Payne, yeah, I could see him getting an Oscar nomination for this. Holdovers, 100% getting in. Paul Giamatti getting in. Joy Randolph, 100% getting in. And I think that's probably it for the actors. I mean, maybe Dominic, Sessa, but this is his first movie, so I highly, highly doubt that. But the writing is top-notch, the cinematography, the camera movement. I just love this movie. And I think the reason I love it the most is because Alexander Payne and his movies in general. Yeah, some people might downsizing, but I love Descendants. I love Nebraska, Sideways. And this is, I think, one of his best movies. This might be the best one he's ever done just because the themes, the stories we are following in this movie about Dominic Sessa's character, Paul Giamatti's character, Divine Jones Randolph's character. Each character has a story you're interested in. Nothing is boring in this film. Yes, some people might say, well, it's just a talking movie, and talking movies can't be boring. Not really. Contagion is a 100% talking movie. One of the best movies ever made. Yes, I feel like Contagion is a top, 50 film. And this is the same way where it's just a lot of talking, but it's so much wittiness, so much interestingness to it. So much nisses it to it that I'm just like, damn, this movie is good. I don't know if you can find, I think it's in 2,000 screens right now. I had to go a little bit further to find this movie. It was only in 3 showings, actually, or 3 times, which was kind of shocking. Where Priscilla's in 6 or 7, but this is only in 3, so very interesting. But overall, The Holdovers, watch this movie. The story is so damn good. The acting is so damn good. Just the messaging, especially, Divine Joy Randolph's character. I was there's a kitchen scene where I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And also at the very end where something occurs, and you're just like, this is emotional, and I shouldn't be getting this emotional, but I am. That's because of Paul Giamatti and Dominic Sessa's character. And I know for a fact some people just seen The Color Purple and they're saying Daniel Brooks is the number one now. We'll see. I'm tired of musicals, but I prefer something like this, and it feels like The Holdovers is just a way more grounded film that is just rooted in reality, and I loved it. The Holdovers will receive a 5 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 100%. So let's see the critics' news scores gave this one. So the critics a 96% with 204 of them. Audience scored 92% with 250. Here's critic consensus. Beautifully bittersweet, The Holdovers marks a satisfying return to form for director Alexander Payne. Now I'm curious about all of his filmographies. Like I said, I think I named most of them. Oh yeah, Election's another one which I missed. It's Nebraska, I already said. I said Descendants. I said Sideways. Oh, About Schmidt he did. And Election. So yeah, I basically named all of them. He had a little bit of a downsizing not downplay downsizing. 6 years to make a movie, but bravo. 196.92. Chase Scott here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope nothing Futopia. You Blue Tony's thing. Watch a great day. Not care watch this tape tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. And seriously, I could see some people might be bored with this, kind of like you hurt my feelings, but this just hits my core.